Whoa! Lou's on the headset right now, getting wrapped up with Shawn Hayes' part two to get it dropped for you folks. So be patient with us. But we are here, and we are here to talk about our next brew. So we have part two coming out of the 5-liner with Shawn Hayes, the sales hustler himself, man. Shawn Hayes is one of those guys that just has so much fun behind the camera when he talks to people. The way he can get people pumped up, the way he can get people motivated, it's amazing. And that's what's so great about having him on our show was that we're able to, show that off, a little bit and have him here. And it got us a little bit pumped up. It was really cool to have him on there. He even started the show being all goofy with us. It just got us already thinking this is going to be fun. I loved it, man. He's got the perfect personality for it. So it was an honor to have him on. So we're real excited about this week's show. And I hope you guys are too. But that being said, before we get any further, let's make sure that you guys understand this is what we all love. What's up, folks? Frelin Arts Subprime Hero. I'm here with my partner,
Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
Oh, so this is going to be real quick. We just wanted to get on here, man.
Did you know that the car guy and your car guy, Shawn Hayes, were able to meet inside of digital cyberland and have a cup of coffee and a conversation while we discuss brewing solutions for the automotive industry? And this conversation happened a little while ago. So it's pretty awesome to hear some of the wisdom that Shawn spilled into that particular brew with us and see it, seeing things change over time to be dealing with the things that we're dealing with today. And that what is still consistent is that you got to come to the table with your excitement, with your great news, and with the motivation to achieve great things no matter what the challenge is in front of you. So car guys, car gals, remember the whole reason why we decided to find a way to collaborate and brew was so that we can find solutions. And I believe that we find solutions together. And stuff like that makes you always have to think.
Ad group. You know it.
This late night live, the red eye edition of Car Guy Coffee has been brought to you by Think Ad Group. And you can get some information from them by going to thinkadgroup.com.
You know what's up.
Reach out to Justin Searle, Derek Perez.
Yep.
Evelyn Kelly.
Yes.
This team of solutionaries finds a way to help you think differently about the way that you approach your ads.
They really will.
It doesn't get any simpler than that. So keep it seriously silly, keep it simple stupid, and keep calling the Think Ad Group.
I'm telling you, man, if you have something that you've thought of that you could think of, they'll add it up for you.
What?
Trust me, it's going to be that simple for you. Get a call, give them a call, check them out, go to their website, see what they're talking about. They have plenty of references out there for you to check out from people like El Patron and a lot of other people across the country. So guys, highly recommend, not just because they're our sponsors, because they're our friends and their product is second to none. It's totally solutionary material here, guys. Seriously. Totally. Amazing people. You just even have a conversation with. Just do that. So, Alicia, thank you for jumping on here. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Share this out if you, you want. Oh, dude, look at you.
What up,
here? Man, what's up, Joey? Thanks for being back on again. Our friend, like always, you are so amazing for being here. So, we had a great night. we just got, and we're not going to spill the beans who we interview tonight, but he's going to close out our series for this Fast Tracker series we're currently doing. And man, great person, great interview. We actually had somebody there to help honor him. So it was a lot of fun. Somebody that we're going to have as a future guest in the future also. I said future a few times. So I don't know if that's a double negative and it means it's no future. But that being said, it's a future guest. So it was a lot of fun. You guys, we had a great time. We spent about an hour and a half with them on the camera. That's why we're running a little late tonight, because we could only squeeze it in at a certain time, because we both have full-time jobs that we absolutely love doing. We're passionate about.
Other people.
Right. And so do other people. Yeah. Especially the ones we're interviewing, because that's why they're solutionaries, because they're doing things. But yeah, great night. Great. So we went through all our 5-liners, man, great stuff poured out of him. Great stuff poured out of him in the fresh news, and he's bringing you guys a great jump box. So I can't wait to put that out there for you guys. But this week is all about Shawn Hayes.
Shawn Hayes.
And then we have a special, or next week, man. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and talk about next week a little bit. Next week we have Melanie. Melanie Borden. She's the vice president of marketing
of Cargal Coffee.
Cargal Coffee.
In the center of the series.
We had the honor to be on her show, The Aha Moment. She has an aha moment on YouTube. You guys need to check that out.
That was awesome.
Need to go watch that, but we have her on our show, and it was great to interview her, talk about her rise and how she started. She's a different angle in the car business. She's not a car salesperson per se, but she definitely understands the car sales business, and she is definitely a fast tracking person that's just starting her thing. I mean, she's a vice president of the marketing of a huge auto group, but yet she's just beginning. So I'm looking forward to seeing her future also. And I hope you guys are looking forward to the show. Check it out. That comes up next week. But tonight we're going to be dropping right after this part 2 of our 5-liner with Shawn Hayes. It's going to be really good. Y'all don't want to miss that.
You don't want to miss some of the general nuggets that should be able to be picked up anytime that you're around any of the leadership that you get to be around inside of this business, right? Yep. We all should have people that we're receiving from, and we're being able to then take and pour back into. The important thing is that you figure out how to build up you. And Shawn Hayes, he's the author of the book, Build a Brand. And he is also always trying to make sure that he is promoting people to learn how to promote themselves. And that's why we celebrate solutionaries like Shawn and so many of you out there that are always trying to get the best glow out of somebody else. Our mantras are always externally focused, but they have to come from the heart, right? Keep growing. That's something that we want to make sure everybody is doing. And that takes chasing the light. The only way for you to properly grow is to be moving towards the light. The light has to be exposure. And sometimes, right, Fred, if there's no light, be the light.
You have to be the light. You have to have that.
Some people need your light for them to grow. I don't know if you guys understand this picture and where I'm going with this, but they need your light in order to grow. So if you can shine on them, on someone else, you'll see exponential growth come out of them that will give you a bigger desire to shine brighter, right? The word says you don't take a light and hide it under a basket, but you put it on a lampstand so that everybody can benefit from its light.
That's what the word says. I love that. It's powerful words.
You have to take that light and put it into a place where the entire room can benefit from it. You can't hide that. Why? So you don't hide your own light.
That's why.
I don't care what it is. Forget focused light.
It's called, when you have something that's so powerful, or even that's not so powerful, but it's something that can benefit others, keeping it all to yourself is the worst thing that you can do. I mean, that's something that is going to cause pain inside yourself. You're going to have regret in the future. This is stuff that you need to be able to not be scared to think that this is a secret. Time has been going on for a very long time. I promise you, unless it has something to do with how a computer works, but the way people are and the way that you grow and the way that you do things, that's been the same for a very long time. People that are, considered, the top in their career fields or whatever they do, whatever sport they play, or, if they're a great, marketer or whatever that they chose to do with their lives, but they got great at it because they had passion for it, for one. But two, they always were the light for it. They always wanted to be more. They always learned from other people. They always they didn't just keep it to themselves. They gave it to everybody,
That's right.
And that's the key. If you can do that, and you constantly do that, you're going to get so much more back. And I'm not talking about money, folks. Money is a byproduct of doing the right thing over and over. You're going to have it. I'll never have to worry about it.
If that's all you want, that's all you're going to get. And it's going to be very empty in the end.
Yes.
But you have
Very
the
much so.
capability to achieve whatever it is that you set your focus and your sights on. If what you want is money, you'll find out soon enough that no amount of it is ever going to complete
Nothing.
the you that is ultimately who we all
Facts.
are wanting in this earth. There is a benefit to it. Money will chase you, and it will be a byproduct of you becoming the you you're supposed to be. The word also says your gift makes room for you. You have been given the power to gain wealth. These things are not taken away from you. You don't lose that gift. You know what I mean? When your father gives you something, it's yours. You have the gift to go gain wealth.
Yep.
But it takes wisdom. It takes trust. It takes work. Word also says if you don't work, you don't eat. This is something that Mark gave my son a long time ago. He used to tell his friends when they were 6 years old, I know I got to go get this done. Why? We don't work, we don't eat. We can't go get hot dogs until I finish cleaning up the mess. You know what I mean? He took stuff literally, and it's inspiring today because he still applies those things.
Man,
but
makes so much sense, though.
Faith without works is dead. You can't just hope that you're going to be successful, right? You can't do that. You have to put work to your action.
You only get what you put in.
Work to your faith.
Understand what I'm saying, people?
Come on.
You only get what you put in. So if you don't put anything in, how do you expect to get anything? How do you expect to gain anything, right? That's not the way the universe works, not the way the world works. It's not the way energy works. You know, you have to, for something to move, you have to push it, right? And then opposite force happens, right? So you have to make it happen. You have to do that. Just like anything, it's simple physics, folks. It really is. But it's so hard for a lot of people, and I get it. But it's just because you don't see instant freaking results, and I understand. It's hard to not understand what beauty of the car business, though. You get the closest thing to instant results you can ever get. When you sell a car, you sell a car. It's boom, it's done, right? That's something amazing about that. You know, you can get into a lot of other sales stuff. It could take months before you get the pay for that. You know, with cars, it's pretty. As you go, you get paid, and it's a beautiful thing, and that's one thing that made me like the car business really quick. It's like, you know, you can literally be sitting there freaking out about money, and then just sell a car. Then you're right back.
You're good,
baby. We're fine. Matter of fact, go shopping and get anything you want, right? So, it's a beautiful thing, and it's nice to be able to have that. So very, very, it's something about that motivates me, is knowing that what I put into something is what I'm going to get back. So if I put the work in, it's going to benefit me. So if I put more work in than most people, I'm going to do better than most people. That's how I look at it. You know, a hard worker, somebody who's that can kill somebody with talent all day long. It just takes work ethic. It takes energy. It takes want. It takes focus, right? You can have all this talent. You could be the best car salesperson. You have every close in the book. You look great. You do the whole thing. But if you don't do anything and you just sit there, it's not going to come to you. People aren't going to just land in your lap and sell you and buy a vehicle from you, right? That's not going to happen. So
especially now.
No, you have to go out and get that. Even if it's just catching ups on the lot, you have to go out and do that. You can't let one pass. You have to go after everyone. You have to help everybody that you possibly can. And then the crazy thing is if you quit worrying about selling a car to somebody, but just trying to help that person, your mind changes to that. You need to think, ad group. And then I'm going to tell you, it's going to be crazy. It changes everything for you.
So let's go through a quick shout out real fast of some of the people that are connected to us and that do actually brew solutions and their companies. So we brew in solutions, right? We be brewing solutions. We be brewing solutions with prodigies and pioneers inside of the car business. We've been doing a whole lot of solutionary hunting as we've been going on the pursuit to the land of solutions. And we run into a awesome human person that is always doing great things, always achieving great stuff, and isn't afraid to fight for what he believes in. Literally, he'll take you to the mat. Adam Marburger, he is the president of Ascent Dealer Services. Man. So somebody that I mean, we forget Focus Fly with, right? We are ascending the hill. Ascent Dealer Services pioneers a path for you to find success inside of your dealership and how to actually get to the top of the hill that you're facing.
Yep.
And Adam Ardberger does great work with that. And we're so honored to be a solutionary flying beside him. We also have people like Jason Garris, who has created one of the most powerful applications for the car business, the Next Sale app, to help you complete prospecting with your customer while you have them. The technology that is jam-packed inside of that piece of software. I mean, it's an idea that turned into something that is functional and is making things happen for people. Man, I mean, we have solutionaries like him that are literally trying to help you go to the next sale and then also help you get that next review, which we know how valuable those are, right? Then we were teamed up with other incredible solutionaries like El Patron and the El Patron Show.
Keep dropping it, Mr. Rudy Tremenio.
Right? Rudy Tremenio. He is constantly trying to make sure that he is telling people not to get caught up with the negatives. And that is solutionary brewing if I have ever seen it, folks. Man. It seriously is. Why do you ever want to be caught up with anything that's stopping you from being productive? And he finds a way to do so in the heart of New York City.
And people are naysayers to him all the time. And he's not scared. He's like, you know what? I'm going to keep doing it. And guess what's going to happen? I'm going to get ahead.
And I'm going to teach you how to do it when you ask me about how I did it.
Yeah, he's a great dude. I love him, man. Rudy, appreciate you.
He is a wealth of knowledge.
Way to go, game changer.
He is. He is exactly that, right? He is a game changer.
Boom.
A game changer. Because the game has changed, folks.
Dude,
it really makes you have
He's definitely made me look at the way the game works a whole different way. Before I even met him, I mean, I was somebody that I wanted to have on our show, which is one of those guys I listed on that when you guys, if you've seen what I talked about, I said that there was this one thing we recorded when we first started recording, and I talked about the people I'm going to have on the show. He was one of those guys. And, you know, he inspired me back then to even start something like this because I saw what he was doing. And I was like, man, this guy is doing it. And I felt like I had something similar inside me that I could help with people, help them get better at what they do. Right. But at the same time, I'm learning from him. So everybody's got to have mentors. Right. Everybody's got to have somebody. Even when you've been in this business 30 years, you still need to find somebody to help you innovate. Right. You have to constantly change. This business is not the same as it was yesterday. You know, it's always going to be different. So you have to always be ready for that. So you got to have the mentors. You have to have those people. And it's a beautiful thing to see people who do that. And they constantly are in that growth mode. Period. And to include people like Rudy, you know, even though he's at where he's at, he knows that he ain't where he wants to be yet. But he knows he's going to get there because he has a plan and he has goals and he does what he says he's going to do. That is the key. Consistency and being truthful, being transparent, constantly working hard, putting in what you expect to get back, right? But what's crazy is, I talk about that, you're going to only get back what you put in. But when you really put in with passion and stuff, you end up getting back way more than that. It's crazy. So it's a beautiful thing.
But all of these people, all of these all of these solutionaries are givers. There is a key piece inside of them. And from our very first brew, we wanted to make sure that people understood to know it, sow it, and grow it. And these contagiously confident solutionaries are always finding a way to help uplift other people. And that's why they inspire us and why we try to be close by what it is that their heart is beating about. And be smart about what we take in and what we apply inside of our own personal lives and dealership life.
Boom.
But these people are doing big things.
Big things.
To make sure that you can do big things.
Yes.
Because it's not really just about, we're not here to talk about how awesome just us and all of them are, but for them to inspire something in you to be the you.
It's those people, those type of people that are where they're at. They want other people to be there.
Yes.
Because they know how great it is. And there's so much room in that party room that they're at. That amazing yacht that they're on. This is the biggest yacht ever. They want as many people on this yacht as possible. Because if you're going to pay one price, you might as well get as many as you can on there, right?
Come on.
And that's how they are. They're not afraid to have people on that yacht sharing that champagne with them, sharing the caviar with them, right?
Come on.
They're not scared of that because they know that there's plenty of space. This world is unlimited. This United States of America was supposed to be for us to be able to be anything we wanted to be. And they're showing that you can be. You could be a person from another country, like Rudy Tremonillo, right? He was from El Salvador. I know I'm pronouncing it a little weird, but El Salvador. That's where he's from. He grew up there, didn't get really educated while he was there. He ran on the streets. His mother left when he was young to come here to the United States to try to bring him over. And finally, in his late teens, he got a chance to come to the United States. Didn't speak any English. Learned to speak English. Basically, probably, if I was a guest from his TV shows, watching streets, getting on the streets with other people. So then he's educated himself extremely well. Then he went out and realized, hey, there's so much more potential. Look, I mean, I'm talking going from that, an immigrant that didn't speak any English, and not like he came here when he was 3 or 4. You know, he came here late in his life, in his late, kid life, I should say. Mm-hmm. But he turned it into something. He made the American dream happen. But he's still not satisfied because guess what? You got to keep growing.
He's not comfortable. Right?
He's not. He is not comfortable at all because he doesn't like to be comfortable.
That's right.
That's the key. You have to embrace it. Embrace the uncomfortable. So, and he does that really well.
He does it really well and helps other people shine and shines light for other people. Boom. You know, again, he makes sure to help uplift others.
But one thing though, we haven't done this yet, but last things first.
We've said it, we've mentioned it, but we got to give you the opportunity to join in with us. So car guys and car gals and all you solutionaries out there, make sure that you on 3, 1, 2, 3, forgive, focus, fly.
You know what's up?
Keep growing. Keep growing.
It's the key to life. So, folks, we're not going to stay on. We're not going to stay on here too much longer. I'm about to hop off here because we do need to get the show out. We both need to get back. He needs to get back to his house. I need to get to bed myself. But we don't miss this next show, Shawn Hayes Part 2, man. It's going to be really good, man. Shawn Hayes, like I said, solutionary, fast tracking. I'm so glad he came on the show. I hope you guys are too. We appreciate you for coming on here, watching. Those of you who stayed up late and saw this tonight, thank you. Those who watched this later, thank you. And those who listen to Shawn Hayes, thank you again. And keep growing. Forgive, focus, fly. We're brewing solutions
on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast.
I'm Frilla Narcis, Subprime Hero.
And I'm Lou Ramirez, the Car Guy.
Y'all take care. And you all enjoy this video as we leave. Hey, guys, thank you for coming on one more time. I want to thank you. But hey, real quick shout out to a couple other people that we didn't get a chance to. We want to thank the Think Ad Group. I know we've shouted them out, but Justin, man, you are awesome, bro. Evelyn, you two guys are a power couple that I'm looking forward to watching you guys grow. Derek Perez, you freaking are amazing. Thank you for being the first one to really believe in what we're doing and sponsor us with some real money, right? You know, so that's really cool. And we want to keep honoring you, and we're looking forward to keep honoring you. We also, obviously, we had Mr. What was the other guy that we just?
What are you talking about?
Justin Jarrett.
Justin Jarrett was on the show. The Prodigy. Yeah, we mentioned the Prodigy.
We mentioned the Prodigy.
And guys, listen, there's so many people out there that you can take in and listen to and learn from.
So many.
Go listen to them. Treat yourself to a little bit of something different than what you're used to every day. I promise you're going to pick something up that you can use inside of your daily life. And if not, at least you were entertaining something different.
It's
Just
still
for
going to
moments,
get you a
right?
little. It's going to get you pumped up, folks. I get pumped up every time I listen to one of these shows, and it's not just because it's me and Lou talking. It's usually because we're listening to the other people, and they get us so motivated.
Yes. Yes.
It's crazy. We are so lucky to be hosts of our show and be able to interview these people and get to learn and take in what they're saying, man. It's so neat. And then honestly, it's cool because then we get to bounce our ideas off them. So it's like it's been one of those awesome experiences and constant growth, man. And guys, gals,
Car gals, and
everybody.
all of you solutionaries out there, know that even if you're running on a flat tire, we're connected
There
to
it
other
is.
solutionaries like Russ Man.
Russ, man, that's it. Permashield.
That Permashield.
That's the other one right there. Man,
Right.
Russ, you want to talk about a really swell gentleman.
And
Period.
he's just a great guy.
Really is.
You
So
know?
glad to have him on the show. I love the friendship we built with him.
His how funny he is though. But when looking at the shows and going over them and understanding his way of comedy, if you haven't listened to those episodes, go
He's
listen
good.
to them and
He's
you'll
awesome.
understand what I'm talking
Russ,
about. You're
man.
like, that's what I'm talking about. Okay,
Russ,
we get it. But he's somebody
man.
who's genuine, man.
He is, dude. I absolutely one of my favorite guests we had on here. So great. And then, of course, we had the ladies up in Michigan. We had the Sisters
True
of Savings,
solutionaries.
Melissa and Michelle, Brittany out west. Thank you so much. You all were just amazing on our show.
Authors and motivational speakers.
Yeah, Katie
Maris.
Maris. Yeah, dude. Seriously.
Come on, folks.
She was awesome, and she was so great. She's literally in another country, from another country. In another country, just chilling on the beach.
We're international.
Get to interview her. It was really neat. We are
Get you
international, and people are amazing for coming on our show. I appreciate all the time that you guys give us, giving us, and all that stuff. So because it means
car guys in a conversation.
we're just two dope boys in a Cadillac. Oh, we're literally here. Once at one point we were two dope boys in a Cadillac, but yeah, we're just happy to be here.
Very happy to be here.
That's what I am. I'm happy. So I hope you guys are too. We appreciate it. You guys get some rest. We'll see you later. Don't forget to check out our show. We'll see y'all later.
Hayes.
Oh, by the way, Thursday, Lou's going to be at a different spot. So when we record our show, you're going to see us on a dual screen. And then on our Sunday also? Are you going to be back? When are you coming back?
No, I don't get back till Tuesday.
Uh-oh. So you'll see us on Tuesday.
My son.
He's going to be.
Forget focus fly my way to Devon Tea Garden.
It's so awesome, man. I'm so happy that you get to go see that, man. And matter of fact, he was episode 6, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So go back and check that one out. It's one of our most popular episodes ever. Amazing bangers. And it was just one show. We didn't split it up like we used to. And he had a lot of people listen. Hoorah, Air Force. Appreciate your service, my friend. Love you, Devin. Hope you have fun with your pops. Y'all take care.
Get you some.
Get you some. Hold on.